We are, of course, as Treasury, we are a small team from, say, FTE perspective. So the more things, processes or jobs, whatever, we can automate or digitize, as we call it today, of course, the better. I think technology also helps your people to grow, because, I mean, when I started, I had to fax payment orders to the bank. Yeah, I mean, some point in time, you don't like that anymore. So the more you can automate, the more also you and your team can grow and doing the simple stuff more automated. So that's why I've always liked technology and just support. At Vanderlande Treasury, we try to follow in the market what is out there. Do not really like to be like an early adopter because our team is too small for that. We don't have a dedicated technology person or whatever. But of course, we also do not want to be the last to know. So we follow market developments, talk with, banks, fintechs or whatever companies and see which technology could help us in which process. If you run out of liquidity, in the end, your business stops. ASML, I have seen years of very high P&L losses, but as long as you have money in the bank that you can pay your salaries and suppliers with, there is not a real problem. But if your credit facilities are totally used, then you really have a problem. And again, I often use the expression like liquidity is like oil in your car. I mean, people think about going to the gas meter and go to the petrol station and make sure in time they have enough gas, but nobody really thinks about oil until your car stops. And in my experience, that is a little bit the same as around liquidity. And like I said, yes, passionate about it because when you don't have it, the car stops or the company stops. I stayed a long time at ASML and I always thought as long as I am still learning and I still feel I am developing myself within a great company as ASML is and was, I don't have to leave or I don't want to leave for the sake of leaving. I remember at those days, it was sometimes very popular to say you need to move within 1 or 2 years, which I think still today and also at that time do not agree with, because to really get a grip for certain processes and also, of course, not everything in Treasury happens in a company in 1 or 2 years. I mean, you don't have a bond financing every year or two. So if you just miss out on that. So I always felt like as long as I have fun, and I feel I can develop myself, I feel the recognition for that, then I don't have to leave. Although I must say, in hindsight, maybe I stayed 1 or 2 years too long. At some point in time, you get children, you get married, and then the family, it takes over. And having a job that is going maybe straightforward is nice. But at some point in time, I started wondering, hey, I am at ASML for quite a long time.